We all know that the Beast Handler is one of the strongest towers in Bloons TD6, with the Megalodon one-shotting bads and the Gigantosaurus literally destroying everything in its path. And up until now, that's been all on its own because we cannot outbuff the Beast Handler. But today that all changes. Thanks to Timothy over in the mining community, we can now outbuff our Beast Handler and all three of his beasts. So on their own, they could go very, very far distances into this game. So with them outbuff, we should be able to take this thing to the moon. Or to the Stone Age, I guess you'd say. That's why we're on the Stone Age map here. It's a dinosaur map. And you know, we'd all love to start off with the Beast Handler by itself, but I wouldn't say it's a tower that can solo these early rounds, but we'll see what we can do with it. Now, the first one I want to get up all the way is going to be the Gyrofalcon, just because on his own, he's so strong. And if you get him up enough, quick enough, he can literally just solo like all the rounds to 100. 76, I think 76 you can beat him, right? I'm not actually sure. It might start a regrow farm, but I know he can destroy 63 and 78. Let's see how far we can go. One thing I would like to know from you guys though is, what is your favorite beast? I really can't decide. At one time I want to say it's Megalodon, just because the way he just one-shots bads is so amazing. Or then I'll say the Gigantosaurus because his ability is awesome, but then I just like birds and flying in general, so I want to say like the Paukai. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I want to say the Paukai is my favorite, but then sometimes he kind of stresses me out because when you get too many Bloons or Moabs on the screen, he just kind of like fidgets back and forth for hours and sometimes make the rounds last longer than they should. So what's your guys' favorite beast handler? Let me know below. Now, I would just like to solo with the beast handlers, but early on, I'm not going to say they're that great because we're struggling a little bit here. We had to grab a sniper, and of course we have to grab Benjamin because he is our money maker. At least he offsets the impoppable extra cost that things cost, which is great. But it's just so, can we actually beat this as it is? And I think we can. We'll be all right. But now, what should we do to help us out in the meantime? Just a tower that'll kind of carry us. Like I said, I wanted it to be this one, but actually though, I wonder why I'm so negative. Why don't we just use this tower? That's totally okay. Now we have the Golden Eagle, and now we should be able to farm, I hope. Because now this guy's tearing up the leads and Golden Eagle's tearing up all the Bloons. We should be able to get some farms here. And the only reason I want to farm kind of difficultly or hard on this map is just because we need a lot of money to get all of these things upgraded. And that would be the biggest downside to me of the Beast Handler, is just how much it costs. Because I'm always looking for Chimps towers. I love Chimps mode. And with these towers, are just so expensive. Now you can get the Paukai. I've done it and it's really awesome. But at the same time, it's just not the most ideal tower. So long story short, we need a lot of money here. But you know, the whole point of this experiment is to outbuff our little towers here. So what if we grab this guy now, and then now the bird can even pop leads, right? Or is it just gonna be his Alch buff? Oh, it's probably just the Berserker Brew, probably not the acidic mixture dip, because that would be too broken. So we're just gonna have to get the Berserker Brew, and now he's super strong. Okay, so we're just making them stronger today, which is totally fine. We'll make him stronger. And what's kind of cool, I've noticed when I was testing this out a little bit, it makes the Alchemist stick to the tower that it's in front of, which that would be an amazing thing on its own. But the Alchemist, as you know, will purposely choose a tower you don't want it to buff. So this is really cool that it's just going to be this one the entire time. That is awesome. Now I'm getting rid of my sniper and we're just going to go all in with these dinosaurs here. But maybe I should move him. Is that a good spot for him? I think it is, because then the bird cleans everything up. And if we put him on strong too, I think these two together are more than enough to take down. Can they take down a Moab though? I don't think this one can even affect a Moab, can he? It has to be the giant condor. That could have been a bad decision already. We could already be losing this thing. Just in case, I'll grab another sniper, just because all we really need to do is pop it down. Ben will handle the rest. Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. He barely does anything. We're gonna have to hope our sniper can do it all on his own. Just a regular old baby sniper. There we go. You are the savior, Mr. Sniper. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Now we can't forget our other buddy. So we're going to put him down here as well, and just right on the edge for now, and hoping that he can kind of attack here as well. So right there. Now 35-40 for one tower is kind of crazy, especially when we're riding that struggle bus. You know what we should probably do here? Well, actually, let's just grab it. Let's just grab the Great Work. We're already there. What I'm thinking is we should buy more birds, because you have to have them all to make them like the top 4th path anyway. Oh, no. I honestly feel like I jumped the gun a little bit by trying to get the beast handler so early. We should have just gone with like a tried and true druid and wizard until we can get up enough money here, because now we're down to 4 farms on 50. We're gonna struggle on those Moabs for sure. But I just kind of wanted to live in the whole moment of Alch buffing these guys, and he is doing great, don't get me wrong. We just need a little bit more oomph later on, and these are supporting towers. which I don't understand how that works, but they're not like the end all be all in the beginning, as we all know. But apparently this great white is like insanely strong. It just takes down the Moabs for us. So I think I'm gonna grab my giant condor and I think we're gonna be okay. It's $9,000, it's a little more than I'd like to spend, but we have our farms coming in. Eventually we'll start upgrading those, but for now, giant condor time it is in 3, 2, 1, giant condor. Now we should be fine, like for a while. Yeah, look, he just sits there and like attacks them. So I wish we could get our little dude here, the shark, a little bit closer, but we'll work on that later. He even holds back the BFB while this guy just attacks him the entire time. That's a little broken, I'd say. And I'm sure it's helping the fact that he's Alch buffed too to make it even stronger, which actually is a good thing because I was complaining about the time it takes for the condor because he like spits it back so many times. Now he's actually doing more damage too, which is great. Now, how are we going to handle this on 63? I think I'm going to take the first rush with a little bin ability here and make sure, and then I'm going to Alch buff this guy just to make sure. So now he's stronger stimulant, not just Berserker Brew, and I do love so much. Are we going to be able to take it? Can we take it? Birdie? 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 You're not there at the right time. What are you doing, Birdie? Now, I don't want to have any issues here, so I think what we'll do is we'll just guarantee victory with this guy right here. Frag bombs, cluster bombs, and then we're also going to sell a farm, which I hate doing, but this will guarantee victory. This tower is so good, and then we'll buy our farm back. We'll be back to up and good in no time. Just 63 is a little rough, and you don't want it to come out and just crush your dreams for no reason. This guy will take them all out, no big deal. And I'm really loving this little shark. Like, how is a great white so small, but he still just shreds everything? I love this. Now, except for the crazy rounds like 63, where we just get an onslaught of bloons, these guys are destroying all the Moab class. The condor keeps him there while this guy just keeps doing some massive damage, which has given me enough money to grab my first banana research facility, which is on the path to making those big bucks. Now, my next question would be, should I upgrade to a Tyrannosaurus Rex for 11,000 or buy another condor for not much more money? Just because the condor really is where it's at right now. 54,000 damage. Oh no, the beast, this dude's doing some damage. So we got the big one on strong. He'd be killing it. Meanwhile, little shark has 499. How weak. But he's in the back, so it's not his fault. So I did greed a little bit and buy one more farm, but I think it is definitely time to buy the Tyrannosaurus Rex because 75 is coming up and that round is rough. So the fact that we have this little claw thing that just like zaps everything in his path is going to be perfect. And then I think also too, what do we come here for? To Alch things. So I think we should Alch buff these, and if we get it right in its face, it should work. There we go. We'll get stronger one, and then this one right here. I thought it was gonna like attack everybody. That's why I put him on quick throwing, but it's actually kind of nice that it doesn't. It's what happened to 75 and 76. I wasn't even paying attention actually. These things are just killing it through. I love this. Now 78 should be pretty simple because we do have the dinosaur. I just got to remember to start using his ability more. Like right here, I lost my last spike. If you guys didn't notice that I had one because it got too close to the end, and I just sat there watching it like this rather than like hitting a button or an ability. So hopefully I make more sense of this on 28, on 78. Sorry. Let's see how this works. Are we gonna be able to take out this big rush? Honestly, did we already take it out? Because the rush is gone. Oh, I guess, never mind, no rush. So am I safe to take away the bomb now, or am I going to get wrecked? Because I don't want to buy a $19,000 orca just yet when I need to get 4 more farms. Because again, we got to have a good amount of money here, and then I want to permabrew, and then I want to overclock after we test how strong the alchemists are. I have a big plan here to see how strong these guys are and how far they'll go. Here's our first ZOMG, and it should be pretty, farm. It should be pretty easy, I think. Maybe not. Is he doing the good damage there? Ooh, baby damage. Oh no. We might need to buy an orca. I'm gonna stomp it real quick just 'cause I think that helps. And then hopefully we'll be back in time. I don't think we're gonna make this. I think it's the condor's fault, to be honest. He can't do anything. And not until it's as soon as the BFB will be okay. Just break it down, boys. Break it down. Okay, there we go. Maybe? Okay, now the condor can help out and we're back to our real game here. But we gotta do something else until that round. So how are we gonna upgrade this guy? It's gonna cost us like 50, 60 grand in it. So we need to buy something else. Maybe the orca, because I did sell my bomb. Probably not a good idea. So what I'm finding out is these towers as 4th tiers are not the best choice. We are struggle busing it here. They do a great job, but it's just too overwhelming for them. So I thought maybe I'll get another condor. That didn't work. Maybe I'll get the orca. That doesn't work. And as you can see, I'm about to lose to 2 yellows. So I wanted just to go strictly beast handlers, and we probably could if I got enough of the condors. That could actually be a plan, but I do need to keep farming because these things are pricey little monsters. So we're just gonna go with a tried and true tack right here. This is just to get us through to these darker rounds and to get us out of trouble for right now. So I'm gonna grab this guy to an overdrive. I'm gonna be using this guy here. Heck, let's make him super strong. We have enough money for it. And then I'm going to be using just a basic little glue gunner, just to make everything that like pops out a little crazier. And this guy should be able to get some more money here. Yeah, okay, there we go. Now we should be fine. There should not be any issues. We have our Stompy McStomperson. We have our ability, I guess, if we really needed it. But to be honest, like this alone should be enough. Like that's so much damage. There we go. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now back to greed farming. You know what's kind of funny to me? If I would have just not used the beast handler in the beginning, we'd probably have all 5th tiers by now because I could afford them because I would have farmed earlier. But I really, really wanted to see them thrive in the early rounds. And they do well in certain aspects, but just on their own. And they're only these buffs too. I didn't buy the biggest ones yet. We don't have a Permabrew just because, again, I'm broke. But this glue hose, I mean, give him a round of applause. He is literally saving us from losing right now. I think we can even take this guy with the overdrive. Overdrive's so good. He's gonna make sure that that little bird can start doing his thing. And now I have enough farms. I'm done greeding. So I'm gonna grab another Gyrfalcon. I'm gonna go with the giant condor first because he's awesome. I'll put another one. I kind of want like a clean space of towers. I don't want like just a bunch of mess when it's all merged. I really don't like that. So if that's the case, sorry guys, I have a mild form of OCD. I'm gonna put everybody in the middle here, or just like, okay, these will be the, trying to think, because we're gonna have a huge mess of them trying to get them up to all their levels, right? But these will be the Gyrfalcons right here. So all the way right there. 1, 2, do we have enough already for 3 of them? Oh, that's really cool. With 3 condors and then 1 up here that's like buffed, we should be totally fine. But now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to merge them all to this guy. Merge, merge. Sounds like I'm saying Marge. Merge, okay. And now we have them ready to go. So for 36,000, we're gonna get the Paukai and we should be fine. And then I think we get to bounce off of these guys' range too. And here we go with the Paukai. There we go. Now we have something that's worth fighting for. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. We don't need any of this stuff. We don't need the glue gunner anymore. The Paukai is going to take down everything. And we still need to get a couple more. So I am going to put another one here just for that massive range. And I know we could save money doing it the other way, but I just want to make it quicker. That's still a thing, right? Like he bounces off all of his buddies' ranges. Or is that just me making stuff up? But either way, this is the max Paukai. And he has a stronger simulant. How long does it last on this bird? And it seems like it's lasting forever. So now he's just super strong and broken. I love it. But we need to make this guy stronger now. So let's grab some more beasts over here. Tyrannosaurus Rex, merge. Tyrannosaurus Rex, merge. Oh, dude, are we not gonna do good here? Are we gonna lose because he's like not merging? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my gosh, Paukai. You're supposed to be my pal, buddy. No. I think it's because where I have the Paukai, like I should have put him here. Like that would have been such a better choice. He literally has no movement in the back over there, which is totally my fault. I kind of screwed that one up. Rehash. I'm going to get rid of this skull here and I am going to remove him and put him over here. I think that's a way cleaner plan just because I was messing this up. Okay, now here's our max Paukai and he's in a good place. I really like where he's at now. He should be just fine. Same with our T-Rex. We should move him to like right here in the middle. So how about like right there? Massive T-Rex range. So it just takes everything down. That's what I'm talking about. Way cleaner. And we can start making our T-Rexes too. So we'll start filling up this whole little area here. T-Rex, merge. This is 95 though, so it might be a little tough. T-Rex, merge, okay? And T-Rex, merge. So now he's super strong T-Rex, but we need $84,000? I always forget how much these things cost, but look at this. Oh my gosh, that's way better than it was doing last time. That's insane. I don't know if it's more him or the other guy, but who cares? They're just, oh gosh, this guy is way too strong. It's the horns on his back, I swear. Can these guys take down a bat on their own? Because I don't even have like the big guy yet. I mean, the orca's kind of helping though. That's pretty cool. Not exactly what I wanted, but we can make it work. Let's stomp him down. Once it gets broken open, that's when things change for the better. So let's just break him. Dude, that Paukai is just giving it some damage there. I love it. And we're almost there to the big guy. Gigantosaurus Rex, 84,000. Give it to me. Give it to me. And there we go. We got it. Let's keep on rolling this thing through. I can't wait till we Alch buff these guys with the Permabrew. It's going to be wild. Oh my gosh, why can't I pop this stuff? I'm gonna grab this one just in case some of them don't pop purples or some weirdo thing. We don't wanna lose like that. But I really don't want things to get like too close for us. So I think before we buy anything else, I am gonna buy this one. I'm gonna stomp here because we can get rid of everything. And then $36,000 I need. The Orca's helping out a lot, but I don't want this to get too crazy. So I am gonna get a Permaspike. Hopefully I can get a Permaspike. Let's use this just in case. Come on, come on. Let's do it as a team. A big team. Dude, okay. Oh my goodness. That was kind of funny. So now we at least have the Permaspike there. If I can get some more goodness on him, right there maybe. No, he doesn't even reach. Oh, that's silly. That is pure silliness. There we go. Permaspike. Get him, buddy. Don't let anything get in our path. Like, you are saving my life right now. I can't believe that happened. All right, now let's buff this guy up. Let's get him all the way up to the cool one. And we'll merge. And we'll merge. Was I already maxed? Oh, no, that was a max. Oh, okay. I guess I already had one. There we go. We're awesome. Now we need more orcas. So let's grab our orcas. Here we go. Merge. I've played so many merging games on my iPhones like in the last few years. I love those things. And this is what this kind of reminds me of completely. Oh my God, he shreds. I love it. I love it. I love it. But remember, they're not even strong. We're not even using them for what we need to yet. I just want to get them there so they can be stronger. All right, here we go. Megalodon. Okay, I like him. I like him a lot. I'm not going to lie. Now I'm going to grab more of these guys here to make him even more Megalodon-y. This is where we'd benefit from doing the cheaper ones, but I don't care. It doesn't really matter. I love that he can just solo these things like this. But now here's what we got to do. I have to sell all of my alchemists. You're going to wonder, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Because we need some kind of basis. So now we got 3 maxed up dudes here. The only buff I've given them is a speed buff with the jungle drums. We're going to see how far they'll take it until they lose. Then we're going to Alch buff them with the Permabrew, and we should be okay. And it should take us so much farther. We're like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad I Alch buffed. Meanwhile, let's grab Banana Central because I'm greedy. Let's speed this up. And I know how this goes. We won't be able to actually move the Permabrew around, and we know that he can't do them all at once. So we're going to have these ready to go with abilities. So when this does happen, we can move them around during the round that we're probably going to lose on. This seems like a good plan. I love it. Even round 140, he sucks down. This thing is just too beefy for me. Even without Alch buffs or any kind of buffs, he's just a tower. All right, it looks like we finally have met our match on round 153. I'll pay the money to continue so we can see the science of this whole thing. Now we're gonna Alch buff this guy. So we're gonna put him here. But now we're not gonna have enough time, are we? I should probably get a Legend of the Night and see if that works. But either way, we're gonna Alch buff this one. So we'll see what happens. We'll Alch buff. We'll slow it down, Alch buff. We got it. Let's move him to here. Alch buff. Wait till he's Alch buffed. I'm gonna say that a million times. Okay, Alch buffed, and then we Alch buff this one right here. Now he's Permabrewed. They're all Permabrewed. Now this should be strong, like super strong. Then we can move him anywhere. It doesn't really matter. Probably doesn't help that this guy needs to be like moved down. That's probably what's going on here. And then we can stomp him down. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Chompysaurus really needs to step it up here. He needs to chomp a little better. Okay, is this better? Okay, we had a lot less. Dude, you're just letting him go through. It didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. Oh my goodness. But at least, I guess, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I guess just Megalodon this one because he's fat. He needs to be faster because he does speed buffs now, they say. So he's gonna have to make sure that he's super fast and strong and everything. And just hope that he just wins. Just win, buddy. And why not? Let's just do this too. Let's grab a Homeland Defense, see if that'll help. And we just need to get through this round. Homeland, Homeland, Homeland. There we go. Homeland, get us out of here. We just need a little bit of a breather. I know it's not going to allow us to happen anymore because these things are going to get even more out of hand. So I have fully ultra boosted both the dinosaur and the Megalodon. To my knowledge, though, I did not know that you cannot do that to the Paukai. He cannot get a speed buff. But other than this guy to speed up our ability timings or our cooldowns, we are just using these towers and the buffs that they get from being these awesome towers. And we're at 169. And we're doing just fine. Like, they haven't had any problems yet. This guy has a ton of damage. Well, 103,000 at this round is actually not much at all, to be honest. And we can keep ultra boost and stuff like that, but they are doing really well. They are perma boosted and they are Homeland Defense, but I can't think of anything else we can buff them up with, can we? Because the sniper would take away from it. So again, let's just see how far we can crash this thing. So here we are on round 199. I want to see if we can beat 200, or I guess even 199 might be a little tough, won't it? But we're making it. We're getting there, and it looks like the DDTs alone are going to be overwhelming us. Hopefully not. Can we take them down? Okay, we can still do our little thunder stomp too. We're going to take down around 200, okay? These Alch buff things are no joke, and they're destroying. But how far do they go on their own? You got to let me know that too. Let's stomp you. We got him. Take him down. Oh my gosh, we need the Paukai. Where is he? Paukai, help us out. Oh, there's 2 fortifieds on 200? No way. No way. That's silly juice. We don't even break it down even a little bit. Oh, we actually did a little good. We're pretty good. But what do you think about the Alch buffed beast handlers? And if you enjoyed that, then I know you'll like this video where we're initiated into the BTD6 elite community if we can beat this challenge. Let me know if you can beat it before me.